As you have seen in the previous documentaries, Fathom builds a very complete, high-quality, fast expedition yacht. Along with this is the engineering that makes it so economical to own and operate. The Fathom fuel burn is undoubtedly one of the best in a 40-foot single-engine yacht. The forward-thinking design incorporates so many features, making maintenance as minimal as possible. And Fathom leads the industry in their infusion process that creates lasting value and protects our environment. Fathom has higher quality at a more affordable price because Fathom engineered the building process to be efficient in labor, yet plush in substance, and revolutionary in performance and economical operation. People have trepidation about a new company. In boat building, older companies are very set in their ways and are stuck with their antiquated procedures. Modernization is not in the equation for them because it is too expensive and laborious. By Fathom starting with the newest technologies and understanding how fast things are changing, Fathom has the ability to stay on the leading edge of technological advances in composite engineering. Fathom works locally with Boeing Aerospace developments that East Coast companies won't know about for years into the future. Understanding this concept reassures prospective customers. In this economic downturn, many companies folded. Their residual debt did them in. Fathom is capable of surviving drastic economic changes because of our fresh business position and low and flexible operating costs. Fathom will be able to survive because they are not encumbered with any financial debt. Fathom's vendors are very confident and secure with Fathom yachts, and that cannot be said about many other manufacturers within this industry. Fathom yachts are extremely efficient and economical to operate. It doesn't make any difference which model you have. The hull that is going through the water is exactly the same. The Expedition is a little heavier, but the fuel numbers for the new boat are exactly the same as an Element. The more supplies, tools, and stuff you put on a boat, the more drag you will experience. One of our earlier hulls is weighted down by a lot of stuff, and it still achieves 18 knots, and only a small variance to the fuel burn on the table shown. At 8 knots, you're burning under 3 gallons per hour. This is a major point to raise with your customers, showing how economical a Fathom is to operate, and that they can go long distances because of it. All specifications are listed in the brochure, and you should know the standard of length, weight, and tankage. So many manufacturers make 40-something yachts that require a 45-foot slip. All Fathom 40s fit in a 40-foot slip. The extended swim step will need a 43-foot slip. They all draw just over 3 feet. People ask, what's the difference between an Element and an Expedition? As you can see in the displacement row, the Expedition has an extra half-ton of standard equipment, some of which is not even available on an Element. More on this later. One thing you have to know about is the difference between a flybridge and a pilot house top is that the mast is larger on a flybridge version. Each version includes its own mast, and all of them fold down. The rest of the specifications are the same on both models. Now I will go over the competition and why Fathom gives so much more value for so much less money. Let's start with Nordic Tugs. They build a 34, 39, and 42-foot yacht. Their design has been termed clunky, and they have a narrower beam. A Fathom is wider, making it more stable, and far more spacious. People sitting in the salon of a Fathom can see and talk freely with the people sitting in a pilot house. Tugboats are a workboat design, whereas Fathom is a graceful yacht with a high prow to provide the same tried-and-true security. Nordic Tugs uses wooden stringers and plywood bulkheads that soon will rot, lowering the resale value. They are priced well above the Fathom yacht and do not provide modern features, nor as many for the higher price. American tugs are not much different than the Nordic workboat versions, and also have wood below the waterline for structure. They also value their yacht at a much higher price. Grand Banks are built in the Far East, and when they come over to America, almost have to be totally reconstructed to be compliant with our laws and regulations. Their plush wooden interior is beautiful when new, but needs constant maintenance. Fathom prides itself on giving the owner the least amount of maintenance, leaving a lot more time for yachting. Grand Banks cost a huge amount more and do not give anywhere near the economic performance that Fathom does. Sabre yachts offer a lot of whistles and bells, all for a cost that far surpasses what a decked-out Fathom will cost. Again, they cost much more to purchase, operate, and maintain. Sabre also offers the Back Cove line, which has price comparison, but not the quality comparison that one finds in a Fathom yacht. Open the cabinets and hatches and compare the quality that you find to what Fathom provides. These yachts are more in the classification of day cruisers, and it would be uncomfortable to live on a back cove for more than a couple of days. Fathoms are like mansions on the water and provide spaciousness and comfort to enjoy yachting for a long, continuous period of time. North Pacific is also an oriental manufacturer that does not provide the lasting durability and quality that one finds in a Fathom. They are slow trawlers and not nearly as economical as a Fathom. In this era, American made is very important, and I truly believe that the resale will also be lower if it is not made in the USA. That brings us to a very important point. At some time, the proud owner of a Fathom yacht is going to want to move to a larger yacht or another vocation, and their resale value will be greatly enhanced by the fact that the Fathom is a fully infused yacht. The surveyor will poke his screwdriver all around the stringers and bulkheads and not find any rot in a Fathom yacht. Infusion will become the new standard. Non-infused yachts' investment values will be greatly diminished. Fathom investment resale values will be the best.